knee deep in the hoopla, sinking in the fight. Hey guys, and welcome back. Last week we talked a lot about the causes of runner's knee, aka iliotibial band syndrome, aka ITBS, kind of what causes it, what the symptoms are like, and how you might know that maybe that's the problem that you're dealing with. Because remember, not all knee pain is runner's knee. If you think that you might have runner's knee, what can you do to alleviate the symptoms and get back out there and get back to running, which is something that we all want to do as soon as possible. So the first couple of things I want to talk about today are a couple of things that a lot of people think are great ways to help treat the problem, help to solve runner's knee. But in my experience professionally, my experience personally, and my experience working with other runners, they really don't work that well. Stretching and icing. Now, the reason that stretching doesn't work very well is that it's very almost impossible, difficult to actually stretch the IT band. Two reasons for that. One, the band is so thick and so strong that there's just not much flex to it. And two, if you were to actually try to stretch it, anatomically it's not possible to cross your leg directly straight through your hip, through your pelvis, across through your other leg. There's just too many structures internally that get in the way that you really can't stretch the IT band that well. Now you can stretch the hip a little bit and that will help a little bit, but to actually prevent the problem and to solve the problem initially and then to prevent it long term, there's better strategies than just focusing on stretching. And then when it comes to icing, remember that IT band issues don't originate in the knee. That's where the pain is, that's where you feel it, so that's where you're going to likely want to ice. And that can help to alleviate the symptoms and reduce the pain, but you're not solving the problem there because again, the problem lies deep down in the hip. So what will solve the problem? Well, the best way to alleviate the problem is probably the last thing that you really want to hear, and that is rest. One thing that you can be very proactive with that I've had a lot of success with, both personally and with clients, is to foam roll. To get your foam roller out, lay on your side, and just roll up and down from your hip to your knee on the outside part of your thigh. It's gonna hurt, but it's gonna help. Now, once things are feeling better, there are a lot of exercises that you can do focusing on the hip and the core, and that's what we're gonna look at next week. So make sure you hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon. Marconi played the mamba. Listen to the radio. Don't you remember? We built this city. Bump, bump. We built this city on rock and roll.